Well, hi everyone. Today I want to talk to you about writing an essay. Let's write an example essay, one that's very simple, and let's try to do it really fast, just in 10 minutes. So first, when you write an essay, you have a topic. Maybe the teacher gives you a topic. Here's an example. Which country do you most want to visit, and why? Okay, so where do you want to go? Which country do you want to visit? And first, we need to brainstorm. Brainstorm means you think of ideas. Just any idea that pops into your head. We could choose Japan. We could choose England. We could choose Spain, China, France. We could choose Brazil, Australia, any place. You know, if we talk about Japan, we can see lots of things. England, we have Big Ben. We can see a bullfight in Spain. You know, lots of choices. I think I want to go with France. Let's choose France, okay? Brainstorming finished. Next, we need an outline. An outline is your plan of what you're going to write. Of course, I'm going to start with an introduction. I'll open with some general comments about traveling. And then I will end my introduction with a thesis. The thesis is the last sentence of your introduction. It says the main idea of the whole essay. My thesis will be, I want to visit France. Okay, and I want to visit France because of the food, maybe the art, and architecture. Architecture is the design or style of the buildings. So, okay. Also, we're going to need a body. The body is where you explain and give examples, and of course, first I will talk about food. And then I will talk about art, and then I will talk about architecture. And you could add more detail to this if you want. For example, food, we might talk about, you could say things like escargot, that's like snails, or we could talk about frog legs. Art, we could talk about things like maybe the Venus de Milo, or the like Mona Lisa. You know the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa. So you can add more details here. Architecture, maybe something like Notre Dame. It's a famous church. Or something like maybe the Arc de Triomphe. And last, does Triomphe have an E? We need to check on that. You know, I don't speak French, so I'm not sure. Also, the of course, the Eiffel Tower, right? The most famous building. And then, at the very end, we're gonna write a conclusion. And we'll just give some final thoughts and, you know, a feeling of closure. Now let's go ahead and do this. I want to do it really quickly, like under 10 minutes. So let's remember this plan, remember this outline. You know, this is our plan. Let's start writing. And let's not take a long time. Let's do this fast. What do you say? Okay, first, title, France, right? Very simple. And let's say, okay, general comments. People like to travel. When people travel, they can see new places, meet new people, and feel inspired. However, it is not easy to choose where to go when you travel. There are many options, right? Many choices of where you can go. The place that I most want to visit is France. I want to visit France because of the food, art, and architecture. Now that was our thesis, right? Here's our little thesis. It's a big deal. Our whole essay is going to show this information, why I want to go to France, and it's because of these three things. Okay, we need to indent this, right? You should always indent. You need a little space right here. Okay, next paragraph, right? Indent, we're beginning the body. First, I want to visit France because of the food. As everyone knows, France is famous for its good cooking. One French food that I would like to try is escargot. Escargot is the French word for snails. A snail is a little bug that crawls on the ground. In my country, the United States, it is unusual to eat snails, but that is why I want to try them. I want a new experience. Frog legs. Frog legs are another unique French food. Like escargot, frog legs are also unusual in the United States, and some Americans feel sick just thinking about them. Does the idea of frog legs does not bother me. I have heard they taste like chicken. And I think I could eat them easily. Booyah! Okay. And you see we have a topic sentence, right? First, I went to visit France because of the food. That's our topic sentence. It tells you what the paragraph is about. And then the whole paragraph is about food. And then we indent, new topic sentence. Art is another reason why I want to visit France. Right? And now we know this paragraph will be about art. Right? Here's our topic sentence about art. Art is everywhere in France, and it is some of the best art in the world. A lot of art is in a museum called the Louvre, or the Louvre. I'm not sure how they say it, but it's a famous museum. Here, you can find some masterpieces of art. Masterpieces of art. For example, you can find the Venus de Milo. This is a sculpture of Aphrodite. A goddess in Greek mythology. The Louvre also contains the most famous work of art in the world, right? The Mona Lisa. Right? This is by Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa is a painting by Leonardo da Vinci. We've just got 1 minute left. I want a 10-minute video. We may have to just go over a little bit. Okay, anyway, it's by Leonardo da Vinci. It shows a woman in front of a beautiful landscape. The interesting thing is that the woman has a mysterious smile. I want to look at this painting face to face, so I can try to guess her secret. Ooh. Okay, so there's our body paragraph number 2 about art. Okay, let's start the last body paragraph. And let's do it right here. Indent, right? Blank space right there. We need our topic sentence. Of course, this paragraph will be about architecture. Finally, I want to visit France because of the architecture. There are a lot of beautiful buildings in France. There are churches and opera houses, such as Notre Dame, right? That's a famous church. And the Palais Garnier, that's a famous opera house. There are historical monuments too, such as the Arc de Triomphe. This was built by Napoleon, I think. However, the most famous building is the Eiffel Tower. This building is the symbol of France. It is my dream to go to the top and to look down at the whole city of Paris. Okay, so now let's finish. We need the conclusion, right? Here's the conclusion. Last paragraph, our final thoughts. We're going to give a feeling like it's all finished. And the conclusion can be almost the same as the introduction. You just might use different words. Also, you might say the thesis again, but with different words. Let's say traveling is a great way to spend your time, but it can be difficult to choose a good destination. For me, the best destination is France. I want to go to France to experience the food, art, and architecture. See, that's like our thesis. We said it again. It's a little bit different, right? Up here, I didn't say experience, you know. But other than that, it's the same. What else? I know that doing these things will leave me feeling energized and inspired. Right? If I go to France, I'll just feel alive and happy and inspired. If I'm lucky, I will travel there soon. Boom, the end. So that's it. The title is France. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. You can see our thesis, right? The main idea of the whole thing is here at the end of the introduction. And then we have topic sentence number 1. It mentions food, and this whole paragraph's about food. Topic sentence number 2 talks about art, and then the whole paragraph is about art with examples. And then the last one is about architecture and buildings. Here's our topic sentence. Talks about architecture. We describe architecture. And then at the end, we say some very nice, pleasant things to bring the essay to a close. So that's all. I hope this helps you. We did brainstorming, outlining, and then we wrote the essay, and now we're finished. Bye-bye.